The joint crew meal showing a glimpse of life aboard the International Space Station, not just the working environment, but the social environment. A rare glimpse back in the Russian segment of the station, meal hosted by flight engineer, Russian cosmonaut Yuri Malenchenko.
Commander Whitson, Commander Gori. Hello, we are from the Prime Minister's office. Prime Minister and Education Minister with us. Mr. Fukuda. Doi-san, thank you for the hard work. Congratulations on the completion of the first stage of fixing of Kibo. Congratulations. We are all very happy to be able to talk with you here today. We've been looking forward to this event. Doi-san, for a very long time, have been engaged in this project. How do you feel now? The fact that you've completed the first step, what is your impression? What are your thoughts? Hello, Prime Minister from Space Station. Kibo module is filled with the dreams of the Japanese people. I'm very happy to be able to complete the first step of the attachment. People on the ground have been working hard, supporting us up in space, and we thank all of you very much indeed.
This is a view inside the station's Quest airlock where crew members are getting ready for the mission's fourth spacewalk, that to be conducted by mission specialists Bob Behnken and Mike Foreman, who are inside the airlock. Floating between them is the container of the material that will be tested during the spacewalk, the TRAD, the Tile Repair Ablator Dispenser.
This is a good look from cameras in the aft section of Endeavour's cargo bay, looking down at the two spacewalkers as they work on the lower side of Destiny, setting up for this demonstration with the TRAD, the demonstration of the equipment and techniques for repairing thermal protective tiles of a space shuttle should such tiles become damaged and should it be determined that repairs are necessary for a safe return to orbit.
Okay, Bob, you're going to translate to the TRAD canister. And Mike, we have you perform the DTO dry run with the nozzle 1/2 inch from and normal to the sample surfaces, simulating cavity access to all samples.
I've been doing that, Rick. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, looks like you've got pretty good access, Mike. Good practice.
Okay, Rick, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Trigger, caps up. Whoa, release. Popping up a little bit and just forming kind of a little mound.
We can even see them from a long distance WVS shot. We have large bubbles coming up on the tops of the surface.
Okay, Rick, do have the same surface look as one, couple of pinholes. I see bubbling coming up. I'm able to tamp the bubble back down.
Okay.
And as I pull the tip out, the stuff really likes to stick to it.
Yeah, we can see it here.
Looks like it's really attaching to the nozzle well.
The astronauts, Mike Foreman and Bob Behnken, making their way down to the payload bay of the Space Shuttle Endeavour to stow equipment from the detailed test objective, the DTO, for TRAD in the payload bay. Both spacewalkers, astronauts Mike Foreman and Bob Behnken, working their way into the station's Quest airlock. They'll hook up their spacesuits on umbilicals inside Quest and work on closing the hatch. When the repressurization of the Quest airlock starts, that will signify the end of the spacewalk, now at 6 hours and 10 minutes.
And we're getting a look here at the OBSS, the Orbiter Boom Sensor System. Today's major activities will be devoted to a late survey of the orbiter Endeavour and its thermal protective system, the reinforced carbon on each of the wing's leading edges as well as the nose cap, plus a look at the thermal tiles. This late inspection is being advanced in Endeavour's flight plan to be done today before undocking. The reason for that is the Orbiter Boom Sensor System is going to be left at the International Space Station.
Now on board the space station, the spacewalkers Bob Behnken and Mike Foreman for the mission's fifth and final planned spacewalk are inside the Quest airlock getting ready for the evening's camp out, where Behnken and Foreman will stay inside Quest overnight. They've been wearing oxygen masks for about 50 minutes now, and the hatch to Quest from the rest of the station has been closed, and the pressure inside Quest is being decreased slightly from 14.7 psi to 10.2 pounds per square inch.
As you see from this downlink, the Canadarm2 has moved closer to the grapple fixture on the orbital boom sensor system, the 50-foot extension of the shuttle arm's robotic arm. Mike Foreman just emerging from the crew compartment of the U.S. airlock Quest. Foreman identifiable by the red stripes on his suit, the broken red stripes. Behnken will emerge in the suit that's all white. And that is a good look at the Keep Alive umbilical, the power cable that will serve the OBSS once it's attached to the outside of the International Space Station. Looking at this through Bob Behnken's helmet cam, that cable will provide power to the OBSS to provide heat to the delicate sensors in the end of the OBSS to prevent their damage by the harsh conditions of space. Here, seeing the OBSS in the grasp of the Canadarm2, the end effector, holding it just about in the middle. Spacewalkers reporting a good power check on those connections to that Keep Alive umbilical.
Rick, I'm on the airport stand.
And Bob, we're about to begin the maneuver to the port.
Okay, Garrett, I'm ready for that. You ready, Mike? I'm ready.
Okay, copy. Here it comes.
Like good motion. I see good motion.
Copy, good motion. 4 meters now, Bob. And Mike, if you could try to look down the end towards Bob, and that'll help us see some of the clearances with the truss.
Good. Garrett, plenty of cable. You can continue.
Okay, thanks, Bob. We're going to keep going.
Mike, that's looking good on your view. If you come up just a bit.
Playing out that Keep Alive umbilical.